No. Yeah, you sound kind of echoey.
Son of a bitch.
It's fine. It's not the end of the world.
Hello.
Hello.
And welcome to this episode of the Level Up Show podcast. I am your host, Ralph.
Don't worry. He's not an Amazon Echo. He is just Ralph.
Is it really that bad of an echo? Can we?
It isn't that bad. I'm just fucking with you.
I cannot have a podcast where I have a problem.
That's okay. Neither can I. Welcome to my life.
That voice right there is a man who managed to get older this week while high school girls stayed the same age.
That's very true.
It's Derek. Hello, Derek.
All right.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to hear. Also,
how we doing, sir?
Is that going to get creepy when his children are high school girls?
Yeah, what the fuck? Why would you say that? Now I feel like a terrible person.
You got a while. You're
That's
fine.
True. All right. All right.
Also joining us is a man whose couch doubles as both a seat and a lover. Ryan. Hello, Ryan.
Well, it does double as a bed sometimes. So
well, you can love in a bed, love a bed.
What about loving an elevator? Is that okay?
I don't know.
There's cameras in those elevators.
Would you live it up while you were going down?
I tend to live it up while I'm going down. Yes.
Usually, going down is not a way to live it up.
And then I drop in a pretty cool guitar solo right then, usually too.
Does it sound like this?
Oh yes.
That's what the guy's always saying when you and this guy are. What?
Oh, what? Hold on now.
Shit gets weird. Hello everyone. We're back
Hello.
for another week of all the hits in the podcast community.
They just keep coming.
They do.
Just keep coming.
You know what else keeps coming?
Me?
You and the news. What kind of news you got?
I do have a little bit of news, to be honest with you. I've got it pulled up right here on my phone, thankfully. I've got the few pieces of news that I have to try to get away from the videos that I have saved here. Let's see here.
Uh-oh.
Wow, I'm being breaking news. I'm being delivered dinner.
What?
Uh-oh.
Wow. How nice is that? And I have a lovely TV tray right here.
Oh, man.
Careful.
You must have spread the flavor.
Oh, thank you, Sweet Pea. Thank you. No. It's even better. It's America's favorite food, breakfast.
What time zone are you in?
That is bacon. Bacon goes with every meal, by the way. Toast, eggs, the best kind of food.
That's a good
meal.
That's a good meal.
It is a great meal. All right, back to the news. Sorry about that. I didn't know I was going to get delivered food. I got a few hits on the news. First and foremost, the developers from Tales of the Borderlands. Which, Rob, did you end up downloading that or trying that at all when it was free on PlayStation? Nope, you don't have PlayStation Plus. Did you ever get Tales of the Borderlands?
Well, I bought it on clearance at Target that one day for like $3 or $4, and then traded it in for like $7 or $8.
And didn't try it?
I tried it. It was a Telltale game. And I didn't think it was that funny, but it's Borderlands.
They would like to see their characters in the next iteration of a Borderlands console game, is what they're talking about. So, and you didn't play it well enough to understand the characters or who they are, but there's a pretty good storyline there with those characters, especially considering what happens at the end of that series. So I wouldn't mind having them in there. I wouldn't necessarily want them as the main characters in that, I suppose. But they were strong enough characters, even though they were voiced by our favorite male actor, whose name escapes me currently.
Troy Baker.
Troy Baker, thank you very much. So yes, they are hoping that they will be featured in the new Borderlands game, but nothing as of right now.
Okay.
They've already been working on that Borderlands game, so I figured they'd already know the answer to that.
You would think so, but then it's Gearbox, so I don't put anything past them. You guys ready for some Game of the Year releases?
Let's hear it. Year's almost over.
What do you mean? Like
Fallout 4 Game of the Year?
Oh, okay. That was last year.
It is 2017's Game of the Year.
Game of the Year.
Wait, was that last year or the year before that? Is that 2015?
That was 2015. No? Yeah, fall 2015, wasn't it?
Yeah. Maybe. I think so.
I feel like it was fall 2015. I could be wrong. I don't know why I'm weirded out by you drinking out of a quart of milk, but anyway, I'm going to move on with my life. Fallout 4 Game of the Year edition.
Is it a quart? Yeah, it's a quart.
Yeah, I know my milk.
And they sell them.
Yeah, they do sell them like that now. At least you can still get AE milk down there, but all right, anyway.
Only in certain places.
I'm sure. Coming out September 26th, yeah, almost 2 years after its release, if I would just read the first fucking sentence. September 26th for the PC, the Xbox One, and the PlayStation 4. It has yet to be revealed, but it's going to come with, as far as pricing goes, I'm sorry. But it should come with all the latest mods, mod support, a few graphical enhancements, survival mode, and all the latest updates. All 6 of the add-ons, Nuka World, Vault-Tec Workshop, Contraptions Workshop, Far Harbor, Wasteland Workshop, and Automatron will all be coming out.
Is it $60?
They haven't said. There is a collector's edition of it, which will be $100, which will get you a Pit-Boy. So if you didn't get a Pit-Boy the first time around, you can get one with this Game of the Year edition.
What about the VR?
No VR. Nothing in here about VR.
Yeah, I don't think they could handle that on a Xbox One or a PS4.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
With VR?
Well, those consoles can barely handle 30 frames per second as is. So,
well, I mean, in Fallout, isn't it getting a VR mode? Or did I make that
for
up?
PC, just for PC.
Oh, okay.
Skyrim is the one that's getting it on PS4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'm excited for Fallout 4. I don't have my copy of Fallout 4. I don't know where it is.
You sure you didn't trade it in?
No, I know I didn't trade it in.
Okay.
I don't know where it is. So it's somewhere. But I always wanted to play Far Harbor because everyone said it was really good. That was the one with the robot guy in it, I think, right? Supposed to be.
I don't know. I haven't been paying attention to any other DLC.
So I'd like to play that, but I don't know that I want to buy that game again. So we'll see. Well, let's say there was an article published this week with Shinji Mikami talking about his input on The Evil Within 2. He wants – basically the point of the article is he's talking about he's not super hands-off, but he's not super hands-on. He is attempting to let the studio do their thing, even though he's not directing the game this time around. So if you want to check that out, that is up online.
I kind of wonder how hands-on he's been for any of the last things he's done. It seems like they use him to sell the game more than anything else.
I mean, he's got a name, so why wouldn't you use it? You know?
Yeah. It's just kind of misleading.
I don't know why I just thought about this, but did you read that thing about Tales from the Borderlands about how it failed? It failed. Telltale considers it a failure.
Oh, why is that?
Who the hell was it? Someone wrote this blog post who worked on it. Maybe it's one of the
I would think that their games
guys
can't cost that much because they kind of like do the same thing for everyone.
I don't know, but yeah, apparently it was pretty in depth and kind of interesting. But yeah, like it was like the only failure Telltale considers they've made. So,
what about Jurassic Park?
It must have sold well enough. I don't know where it didn't matter.
I'm pretty sure they consider. Well, I guess maybe not now, but I would thought that they had maybe considered the Bigby Wolf games to not be a hit. But now that they're making a sequel, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they just wanted to wait.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know who the hell wrote this blog post. I want to say it was one of the Firewatch development guys who used to be with Telltale, but I don't know if that lines up.
Could be.
Development-wise, but whatever.
Ralph, you want a new game to play on your Switch?
The Switch has no games. LOL.
Oh man!
That's what everyone tells me.
I told you there was a game coming out. There was a game coming out for the Switch that you want to play.
Is it called The Troll and I?
I want to play that.
What is horrible? What if this game was already released on the Wii U? Wii U and PS4, and also the PC and 360. What if I told you this game is from a long time?
Solitaire.
Yeah, I'd play that.
What about Super Meat Boy? How's Super Meat Boy sound?
I think I've heard rumors of a physical version, so I'm into that.
You're into that. Blitworks, who worked on the Wii U port, is going to handle that version of the game. That will be coming to the Wii U at some point, hopefully this year.
Wii U or Switch?
The rumor. I'm sorry, the Switch. My apologies. Thank you.
Is the Wii U one physical or no?
No, I don't. There may be a physical PC version, but I think that's it. Supposedly there's going to be a physical version of Night Trap on the Switch.
Wow.
So,
what is Night Trap though? What is Night Trap? I say wow like I know. I don't know. What is Night Trap?
It's like a really crappy old F&B game.
Yeah,
It's like you're controlling security cameras.
It's kind of like, I guess, like Five Nights at Freddy's in a way, sort of, except it came out, 20 years before that or whatever.
Yeah, it kind of is. It's pretty much what you do at Five Nights at Freddy, but
yeah, you just try.
I don't know, like, how intense is it? Like Five Nights at Freddy's pretty intense.
I've never actually played it. I'm sure it's not intense. I mean, you're just trying to find like these burglars or something through the cameras, and you're supposed to keep following them. I don't know. I mean, it's not actually supposed to be a fun game, but
tell Jodie Foster when it's okay to leave the panic room. Kirsten Stewart's in there.
You gotta get that insulin. Yeah.
Forrest Whitaker's being a real asshole. Trying to.
Dwight Yoakam's in there somewhere. Yeah.
Clint Black. You forgot Clint Black.
Well, he was the panic room.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm into Meat Boy.
What about another remaster coming your way? This time via the PlayStation 4 or the Xbone.
Is it Okami?
Okami is being reportedly re-released for the Xbone and the PlayStation 4 December 12th, according to Kotaku UK sources. Been added to international release schedules. Game which released Western territories as a PS3 download-only HD remaster back in 2012. Will be apparently re-released physically this time around. There is no Switch port coming though.
That's fine.
Okami, which I never played, they have it listed as a Zelda-like game about a wolf goddess in which players use a celestial paintbrush, alter the world around them. And they use the words cult classic, which always bugs me.
Yeah, it is though. Yeah. Kind of like Beautiful Joe. I wonder if they ever released Beautiful Joe.
What was Okami's hit? Because like my cousin Brandon and his brother loved the shit out of that game.
It's because it's like Zelda and it's got a really cool art style.
Yeah,
it did have a cool art style. I will give you the art style. The art style was fucking cool.
Yeah,
but there's some annoying things about it that modern day people probably like. I don't know, modern day game players might not like. Like, I wonder if they'll enhance any of this stuff to make it better. Like, you couldn't skip text. The text scrolled really slow, so the game is super long too. Like, the game is kind of like Zelda game length and maybe a little longer. So,
did you finish it?
No, I've only briefly played it, but I've almost bought this game like 3 or 4 times. So I watched reviews over and over again of it.
I had the Wii version and I never finished it, but I got probably like a fourth or half the way through.
Did you get the IGN watermark Wii version?
Yeah. Yeah, because that was the only version they had forever. Well, maybe it still is. I don't even know. That was really weird, though.
But yeah, I'm really excited that it's physical this time, because the reason why I haven't bought it for PS3 is because it was digital. There were a number of times where it was like $3 on the PlayStation Store, and I just didn't buy it.
Yeah. Hopefully it's like $20 or less, but
that'd be nice, but don't count your chickens before they hatch there, pal.
Did you
it'd be cool if they did Beautiful Joe also, but they probably won't.
When's that Revelations PS4
it's this month
coming out? So did you see there's going to be a Switch one where it's
it's a collection
1 and 2, but the second one is a download code?
Oh no, I didn't see that part. That sucks.
That's fucking stupid. Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder why they did that. Is it because of the cartridges? Is that why?
I don't know. I would guess. I don't really know though. It's so dumb.
I wonder what the max they can put on one of those cartridges is. The max storage space.
Yeah, they could put an FX chip on one probably.
Simulate one. I don't know.
There you go. What about We Happy Feud? Are you guys still interested in that BioShock-ish looking game?
Nope.
No, I forgot about it.
I've played it. Nope.
Hang on, I'm being summoned to grab some cake. Keep talking.
3 trailer was pretty misleading.
Yeah, it was.
It looked way cooler. I thought it was going to be kind of like a Bioshock style game, and then not even close.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's like I don't even know, one of them survival games, but not like survival horror. Like when you're trying to like come up with resources and shit, and I just
it's kind of like watching the Nonstop trailer and then actually watching the Nonstop movie. That's what I would say. Yeah,
I could see that. Even though I've only seen the trailer, I actually don't know if I've seen the trailer.
Yeah, but that's about how I would describe it.
Yeah, Nonstop's a great movie. This is correct.
Anyway, we happy few? Yes, no, maybe so.
Nope.
No.
No way.
Coming out to PS4, Xbox, PC, April 13th, 2018.
Published by Gearbox.
Published by Gearbox.
Yep. They're a hot publisher.
Published by Ninja Theory.
Yeah.
Oh.
I hope.
If only. If only. Let's see what else do I have. Oh, last thing. So we've talked about remasters, re-releases. Let's talk about a delay. Crackdown 3. Fucking nobody. Delayed to next year. I believe Ralph might have died.
Yeah, I think we lost him. I was just gonna say. What got delayed besides Ralph?
Crackdown 3.
Yeah, I heard about that. It's 2018.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me though.
Yeah, that game. Well, a lot of the feedback made it sound like that game wasn't finished or anywhere close to being finished. So it's not too surprising. I bet you it doesn't look that much different though when it comes out in 2018. I just think Crackdown games suck.
How do you make us? I don't think those Deep Silver style Saints Row games all look different anyway. They all kind of look the same, don't they?
Well, I mean, Deep Silver is just a publisher. Saints, the developers. I don't know if they have an actual developer.
That's why I said changing Saints Row. I meant to say Saints Row games.
So
that's what Crackdown to me looks like as a Saints Row game.
No, so Crackdown came out. Man, I don't know if Crackdown was before Saints Row, but the original Crackdown looked nothing like Saints Row and played nothing like it. They're just like real arcadey. I don't know. To me, it seemed like really boring. But it's
are they beat 'em ups?
It's supposed to be like a GTA kind of like that kind of like open world setting. Okay. But it's way more arcadey. You can jump really high. You shoot a lot of people, kill a bunch of people, more so than you normally would in like a GTA game. And you can drive around and stuff, but at some point driving around is just kind of like there's no point to it because you're mostly just jumping really high and running all over the place. So I don't know. It's just like a super. I don't know. It's like mostly action. Like it's almost like pure action. Most of the mission stuff seemed kind of the same. A lot of what I was doing felt like it was the same. There were tons of orbs to collect, and that really wasn't much fun, and the environments didn't really look that great. So I never tried Crackdown 2. Supposedly Crackdown 2 was worse. But I wouldn't say that Saints Row and Crackdown, especially like Saints 3 and Saints 4, I wouldn't say those games are too similar. Other than like 4 added those orbs to collect.
You're probably you probably know way more shit about that shit than I do. So,
but I only played the first Crackdown.
Okay.
I didn't finish it. I got like 3/4 of the way through.
Right.
But
Ralph, did you finish Crackdown? First one?
No.
Did you hear that it got delayed?
I did. I don't know why I got kicked off the internet. Like I had to restart my router. It's incredible.
That's good.
I'm sorry to derail this, but Mediacom is the greatest. I don't know if you saw that Twitter thing I posted the other day. It was a screenshot from the Switch. It was Splatoon 2 telling me it was suspicious. There was suspicious activity that I have quit 2 online matches, and they're basically like giving me a warning. It's like fucking Mediacom like stopped. during 2 of them. I'm like, this is incredible. I'm going to get kicked out of Splatoon 2 multiplayer.
Yeah,
Having shitty internet.
You're going to get banned by Reggie.
I hope so. But yeah, like, Crackdown, I don't know, maybe I'm looking at this the wrong way, but if they were putting it out on the same day as the Scorpio, like, what are they doing? Like, were they trying to give people a reason to buy Xbox One X besides Forza 7?
I don't know. I don't think Crackdown, I don't know. Like, I don't like Crackdown at all. Like, that's probably obvious. But, and 2 tanked from what I remember, right? So it seems like most people don't like Crackdown. And then whatever they showed at E3 for Crackdown just seemed like more of the same without the stupid zombie-style stuff that was in 2. So I don't know what they're thinking. I don't know if they think Crackdown somehow is still something that will sell games. And the only reason why it seemed like people were excited about Crackdown originally is because it came out close to launch, and there really wasn't much to play around launch besides like Call of Duty 2.
Well, didn't it have that Halo 3 beta also?
Oh, yeah, it might have. I didn't care much about Halo, so I didn't pay attention to that. But
yeah. I mean, I know it's not like a system seller, but you would think they'd be I don't know.
Well, I saw some other article that was saying that, like, pretty soon, even though the Switch hasn't even been out a year, the Switch is going to have more exclusives than the Xbox One does. Like, by the end of this year, pretty much.
I guess, yeah. They could fart out 100 Mario-related games also at some point.
So I just don't, Microsoft just doesn't really care. I don't know. I don't know their plan. I don't know their strategy. And, like, most of their exclusives or would-be exclusives, they also release on PC anyway because they have that PC platform. So that's what takes, like, Quantum Break is also on PC, so it technically doesn't count as an Xbox One exclusive. So
yeah.
I don't know if they release Forza on PC. If they release that on PC too, then I think they do Horizon, right? Forza Horizon.
I'm not really sure. Like, I'm pretty sure. I remember hearing about that Apex thing that was PC only. So maybe 7's going to be on PC also.
Yeah, it's just really weird. Sure. Like, Microsoft's messaging and who they're targeting is it's not consistent. Because they want to give you this awesome, cool Xbox One, which I'm fine buying because I don't really want to play games on my PC. But a lot of people already have a PC that's just as good as better as an Xbox One. So, and if they release their games on Xbox One and PC, then there's no real reason. Yeah. Is Crackdown 3 coming out on PC also?
Probably. I bet every first party Microsoft game is going to be on PC also.
So yeah, I don't know what their plan is. Like, I'm still going to get an Xbox One, but
well, I mean, I knew that would make or break you. I don't. It just seems weird to me. But
yeah, I think they're Switch is kind of weird because the Switch is technically a generation ahead of the Xbox One and PS4.
That's true.
If you counted the Switch as part of this generation, I bet you the Switch will overpass the Xbox One and it'll probably finish third.
Yeah. Unless you count Wii U as part of that generation.
I think technically you're supposed to, and which Microsoft has already won because Wii U's dead.
Just Dance 2018, still coming.
Wii U for life, baby. Wii U for life.
Yeah, see that back there? That's a lot of
I see the whole wall of white.
A lot of it.
A whole lot of white. Okay, that's all I got for news, Ralph.
Okay, well, in other great news, I can't get the notes to open.
I can tell you about some notes. I can tell you about some things.
I could just go first.
Okay, fantastic.
Because I have the now it opened. Never mind. I finished Splatoon 2 yesterday. The campaign, not the multiplayer mode. That never ends. Yeah, it was a good time. I was kind of ready for it to be over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found all the. Well, so like every level has a sunken scroll and some kind of sardine-looking thing. I don't know. I found all of them in every level. Whatever.
Did you get a trophy?
I got an outfit to wear in multiplayer, which is the best I could get for a Nintendo game.
Do any amiibos work with that?
Yes, they do.
Which ones did you try out?
All the Splatoon ones work,
Oh,
which is 6 of them, and I own all 6 because I'm an idiot.
Because you're a smart man. I get it.
They just give you new costumes to wear in multiplayer. I mean, but like the costumes, like say like it's a hat, a shirt, and shoes. So the hat will have it'll have 4 slots, and 3 of them are question marks, and one of them's like ink recovery up, so your ink tank fills up faster. And then once you level up that piece of clothing, then you'll unlock the next slot, which will just be a random other attribute. So I don't know. It's kind of cool to have more clothing, I guess, in that way. But it's probably not worth paying $13 a pop to get a new outfit.
unless you really like the way those amiibos look.
They look kind of cool. I'd show you, but they're over there.
You got to go to one of those used game stores, bring your Switch with you, and just have that on. Just grab the loose amiibos and put them on there every time.
It's not a bad idea. I have all the. I don't think any other ones work for Splatoon 2 though.
Oh.
Besides I've tried others, and it's well, I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
Get
this fucking thing off of me.
Yeah. So I don't know if I'm done with Splatoon 2. I might play a little more multiplayer, but
Can you prestige Splatoon 2?
probably. I was kind of upset about the whole mayo versus ketchup thing anyway. That last Splatfest. Mayo won.
Mayo didn't win.
I mean, it was weird how they tallied it, because ketchup had a 72% popular vote, and mayo still won.
That don't make no sense.
They had their reasons, but I don't know. I see on here that I played something someone else did. I played the NBA Live 2018 demo.
Oh, I saw
Yeah, it's not
that. My brother was playing it too.
I mean, it just felt like a basketball game to me. I don't know. I don't know how to judge it anymore.
Except for with a fuck ton of non-skippable goddamn cutscenes featuring Stephen A. Smith. Holy shit!
Oh, I didn't get that far. I just played about half of that pickup game and then. Off.
I finished the pickup game and then it's oh, here you go. Here's your story. You're this guy that got injured and now you're coming back to make a comeback. And it's just Stephen A. Smith and this other dude talking on first take. Then you have to create your character.
Max Kellerman?
I don't know. And then people talking again before you finally start playing, and it is just, oh god.
Did you play that little Bow Wow basketball song while you were playing that game?
Damn.
I was too busy watching 16 Candles.
Oh, you weren't blowing them out?
No, I didn't blow anybody.
Okay.
It's my birthday. I get blown.
Well, that's too bad. So you're not going to pre-order NBA Live 2018 for $39.99?
I don't want to touch NBA Live 2018. I deleted that shit real quick.
They should play a what 2K did back in the day.
2K5. Yeah, I mean, it's going to go up to 60 once it's out. But if you pre-order it, you get it for 40 or, of course, 32.
32 if you're a Gamers Club.
That's by Amazon. Yeah.
That's still too much money.
Yeah, it should be 20. It'd be kind of hilarious.
Yeah, that's still it's just not worth it. But yeah, I did not have a good time with it. The shooting mechanics weren't terrible, but there are some shots that I shot with Steph Curry that I was like, come on.
Did he make them? Was it you say yes? I missed.
He missed all these 3-pointers.
Oh, should have done it with Shaq.
Yeah, it's true. It was running threes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, listen, man, NBA Playgrounds, maybe one of the top 5 greatest games of 2017.
It might be on your list, I guess.
Top 5 games with Shaq in it in 2017.
2017,
yeah, it's better than Shaq Fu.
No Shaq Fu. Shaq Furious.
Shaq Furious. I played more of Ever Oasis. Actually, I don't know if I played it yet last week besides the demo. That game is so good.
Do you really like it?
It's like Animal Crossing mixed with Legend of Zelda.
Oh man, I mean, I like the first part of that. I'm not sure I like the second part.
You don't like an action RPG? You know, like
I mean, I might.
you know, like that's what Kingdom Hearts is. It's an action RPG.
Yeah,
I mean, we compare it to Zelda, but
Yeah, but does it have
I mean,
that
so
song? Does it have that song that Kingdom Hearts has?
not yet. I haven't got
When
that far.
you walk away. Are you also telling me that Infamous is prototype? Is that what you're trying to tell me right now? Is that the thing that we're doing right now?
He's trying to tell you Agents of Mayhem is Crackdown. That's what he's trying to tell you.
Got it. Now I'm in. Now I understand.
Uh,
Now we're good.
I don't know. Ever Oasis. There's still a demo available, Derek, if you want to try it.
I mean, I might. I don't know that I will, but I might.
I mean, it's a good time. Like,
Yeah.
basically, you're trying to get people to live in your oasis, and
Sure.
you're also going on these little missions, and like you're killing enemies and getting like different resources from them to like help these people in your oasis run businesses,
Okay.
which give you money, so where you can build more businesses.
I don't
And
know.
get-
Tom Nook would like people running businesses in his Oasis.
Yeah, Tom Nook should be in this game. He'd be great in it.
I want just a Tom Nook game.
You could play Amiibo Festival as just Tom Nook.
No. I don't want it. I don't want it that bad.
I could get it for you for $9.59 at my
I
local
would-
Best Buy.
I would appreciate if you
Brand
didn't.
new.
I would appreciate if you didn't. But thank you.
Another hot jam. No, I don't. This isn't hot. Why did I pick up Metroid Prime Federation Force?
I'm gonna assume that I'm gonna guess because it was cheap.
Yeah, and it seems like it's getting hard to find. I don't know
I
if that's
know.
a good enough reason.
For you, it is.
I can always give myself a reason to buy something dumb.
That's true.
That game is pretty fun. It's like, I mean, I don't know. It probably gets repetitive or really hard, one or the other, because I think you're supposed to play 4 players. I'm playing a solo, and they give you like this, what the hell they call it, like a mod. They give you this mod if you're playing solo called like Lone Wolf, and it doubles your damage and halves the damage you receive.
So basically, you're invincible.
Well, it's supposed to make it easier. I mean, you can still die though. I haven't yet, but
Right.
I don't know. It feels like Metroid Prime kind of, except everything looks like chibi or whatever. Or like,
Hold on. Did you mean Shibby from everybody's favorite movie, Dude, Where's My Car? Did you mean Shibby?
I don't know about that.
I don't remember that.
I don't.
What?
I don't remember that at all.
Oh man. Oh god.
Yeah.
What are the 2 main characters? I don't even remember their names.
No, that was their catchphrase. Shibby. That was
Oh.
It's a great
You gotta think.
catchphrase.
I liked Dude, Where's My
Wasn't
Car
there
a lot.
Wasn't there like a camel or a llama in that movie?
No, it was an ostrich.
Okay. Yeah. Oh,
You can ask me. You can ask me whatever you want about that movie. I'll probably be able to tell you.
I think they were watching like Animal Planet or
Yeah.
something like that.
That's how we figured out how to do the little stick thing.
I don't remember any of this. I saw it in the
Chimps.
theater.
Chimps use sticks as crude tools, and that's what flashes in his mind to stop the bomb from blowing up. Is to use a smaller stick than his finger to poke the reset button. It's fucking terrible. God, that movie is so bad, but I love it. Sean William Scott and Ashton Kutcher, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Great.
Sorry. Anyway.
Is it better than Freddy Got Fingered?
I haven't seen all of Freddy Got Fingered, so I couldn't tell you, but I would say yes.
All right. I've seen them both, and I remember more about Freddy Got Fingered.
I've never seen it.
It's probably because I've seen Freddy Got Fingered multiple times, though.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. Federation Force. It'd probably be really fun with 4 people, but that's not going to happen. And I guess that's all I've played. So let's see here. Someone played Assassin's Creed 2.
That was
that's
definitely
bad.
not fucking me.
I was to say it's got to be Derek.
Definitely not me. Not this week.
Why are you doing this? Assassin's Creed 2.
Well, I mean, I bought the Ezio collection. I think that means I got to play it at some point, right?
So
Nope.
what is on the Ezio collection?
It's all the Ezio games.
Which is?
Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and Assassin's Creed Revelations.
What I don't understand is why wouldn't they just come out with the Assassin's Creed collection
And put one on there?
and
There's
put,
so many games.
but
What would they put?
all of them?
That's like,
That's a collection.
so you got Assassin's Creed.
1, 2, 3.
Well, they call it the Ezio collection to like narrow it down.
But what would the other ones be?
So 2 is all. I mean, the first one's all a year. 3 is what's that guy's name? Is it
Desmond?
Connor?
Oh, Joseph.
No,
Just thinking-
Victor? Is it Victor?
I think
Connor,
it's
Victor?
Connor. Yeah.
it could be Connor. And then I don't remember the name of 4, but 4 is the pirate guy.
Blitzen? Is it Rudolph? Which
He's
one?
he's actually related to one of the dudes in 3.
Dasher.
I think he's related to Connor in 3, and Connor's father. I think he might actually be Connor's father, like Connor's grandpa. That's an easier way to say it.
Connor's father's father? Yes, great.
Connor's
Yeah,
peepaw. Yeah,
yeah, his peepaw. Yeah.
that's what I understand.
And then in Rogue, you were somebody else completely. I can't remember that guy's name either. I think in Bloodlines, I think you were Altair again. And then in Liberation, you were some girl. I don't remember her name.
But
Unity, you were some other dude, some French dude. And then Syndicate, you were 2 twins. So like it's like a different character in every one except for Bloodlines and this trilogy.
well, I guess why I mean, it's fine.
So you guys didn't really play them, but like Assassin's Creed 2 is kind of where the series became popular, and that's pretty much when they decided like this shit is so hot, we need to make one every year because people really liked Ezio. So that's why they made 3 games with Ezio in it, because Ezio was kind of what made the series popular. So that's why there are 3 games of him and why they made so many. And really what put Assassin's Creed on the map, because I think the first one sold well, but it wasn't received that well from critics and maybe other people because it felt like it was they were trying, like they got their building blocks of what they wanted out there, but it wasn't the most fun to play. And 2 is kind of where they fine-tuned it. Unless you ask Jim Sterling, then it's 2 out of 10, I think is what he gave it.
I'll photograph your ass, man.
But so I mean, I think that's why they did the Ezio collection, because I don't know about like younger players, like players that's still in like high school or maybe just going into college, but for most of the people that are Assassin's Creed fans, I'd say it's Assassin's Creed 2 and Ezio is what they think of when they think of Assassin's Creed.
Okay, I don't know. I'd rather have a collection be like all of them that weren't, or all of them that were on PS3, 360.
Okay. Yeah, it's maybe quite a bit though, because they had Rogue, they had Black Flag was even released on those consoles.
Well, I guess you would count that because it's on.
And then and then they had the 3 Ezio games, and they had the first Assassin's Creed game. So that's quite a bit to put together, but I suppose they could do it. I don't think they would though, because they could make more money selling separate collections.
Yeah.
I don't think they will. I don't think they will. I don't think they're going to put another collection together.
You think one day they might just remaster the first Assassin's Creed?
They could, I suppose. I don't know if they would though, because like, so I played that game twice. I don't know if I could play that game a third, because like that first Assassin's Creed is really just like the proof of concept, bare bones. Most of what you're doing is you're like assassinating like, oh man, what was it, like 7 people, or I can't remember what it was.
You're just jumping into bushes and like that's it.
Nope. You do jump into bushes, but it was neat at the time, but I definitely understood the criticism about how there wasn't much to do besides assassinate those main people. But and then oh man, I heard Adam Sessler talking about how he's like he did some interview with them when Assassin's Creed 2 was about to come out. He was talking about how much he loved collecting like the 100 random feathers in that game. I was like, what are you talking about? Nobody loved collecting those random feathers in that game. Just made me wonder if he even played it.
Probably not.
But especially because that was before there were trophies on the PlayStation 3, so there was no incentive to collect those feathers at all. Or they weren't even feathers. I think they were like banners. They weren't feathers.
Well, maybe one day they'll just remake the first Assassin's Creed.
They could, yeah. If they remade it, that'd be a lot better because they'd probably make it more modern and play like the others. It wouldn't be as bare bones. But
how many bare bones did you find in Final Fantasy 12 after you finished it?
I like that game quite a bit. That game was pretty cool. Just like the way it plays and the way the combat in the game is so awesome because you really don't have to mostly what you're thinking about is preparation. You prepare for a certain battle, you set your characters up a certain way, and they just kind of do it. And then you don't even really have to think about grinding too much. Normally, like grinding's tedious, especially if you have to make decisions while you're grinding.
Tell me about it. What?
But in this, they set it up so that if you have your party kind of like set up correctly and you have the gambits going correctly, you can just grind without really having to worry. Like a lot of times when I would grind in that game, I would just get everything set up the way I wanted, turn on the auto. Well, I pretty much had the 2 times speed going the whole entire game, and then I just like push the stick in a certain direction. And I wouldn't have to do anything for a while. I could just do that while I'm watching something else, and my characters are leveling up. And then I'd have to occasionally check to make sure that they weren't running. Well, I didn't want them to use ethers. I could have set up a gambit to make them refill their MP, but I didn't want them to waste those. So I would just swap out the magic person in my party when the other one got low. But the graphics are great. The cutscenes look great. The final fight was pretty cool too.
How long to beat?
Well, it took me a little bit longer because I leveled up some of my characters beyond 50. So I think I've finished at close to 50 hours. You could probably finish it sooner than that. Well, I know you can. You can probably finish around like 40 hours. And then afterwards, there's like a new game plus mode that like starts every one of your characters off at level 90. So you can just like smash through the game. And there's another one too, I think. I don't know what you have to do to unlock the other one. So there's one mode that's like a strong new game plus, and there's a weak new game plus, and one's where all your characters are level 90, and the other one's where all your characters are level 1. And I don't know if you can level them up or not. I can't remember. I don't know what all goes on in the weak mode, but I probably won't play it again. There are a bunch of I didn't do all the hunts, so I don't know. Maybe I'll go back and try to do all the hunts. But that game was really cool. I wish I would have played it earlier, but I don't know. For some reason, I thought people didn't really like Final Fantasy 12 that much, but
no, I remember it being pretty well revered. I think people I think the only thing that people had an issue with is because it wasn't his storyline. I remember 10 being really impactful because of the story and because of how revolutionary it was for the PlayStation 2. And I think a lot of people were just like, 12 is more of that. And I think it kind of was just like, oh, well, you can't really do much more once you get to the top. It's like, it'd be like if you did The Last of Us and tried to do a Last of Us 2 while on the same console. It's just not going to work the same.
I don't know about that. I would say 12 is way better than 10. 10 was I think what 10 had going for it was an early release on PS2, and so the graphics look great. But
that's what I'm saying. I think you hold that against 10 and go, well, 12 didn't really improve all that much back then. Now, of course,
it totally did. Combat's way better in 12. The story, I think, is way better in 12. The graphics are way better in 12.
But we've established that your point of view is that of someone who is thinking that Infamous is not like Prototype.
I would hope everybody thinks that.
No, but that's what I'm telling you. You're wrong. But I appreciate I appreciate what you're trying to say.
It's so personally, I don't think the combat in 10 is Like, to me, 10 is kind of a boring game. Like, you can get bored in 10 real fast. 12, not so much. Because 10 is like, a lot of people criticize 13 of being like this, where it was mostly just a corridor, and that's what 10 is. It's just like a corridor that you follow down. 12 is not that at all. There's a lot of open spaces in 12, a lot of open towns in 12, a lot of running around doing hunts, and like there's a lot of kind of like, I know there's secret hidden stuff in 10 too, but there's a lot of secret hidden stuff in 12 also. So there's just more of like a sense of discovery in 12 and a roam around the world. But I don't know. The game is pretty good.
But not as good as World of Final Fantasy.
Oh, well, that's the top right there. Like, Square Enix might as well have stopped making games after they released World of Final Fantasy.
I'm trying to decide at this point if I play alongside Ben and play Kingdom Hearts right now, or if I go to World of Final Fantasy, because I have nothing. I'll get to that, but I got nothing to play. I'm struggling.
I mean, you got Homefront, right?
You got Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
I do. I need to finish one. Basically, what I'm telling you is, my game. You'll find out real soon. My game of the year list is really bad because I played no games this year.
Super Castlevania 4, right?
Basically what I'm telling you is my game of the year list is going to be like game of the years, aka from 19 whatever to 2017.
Well,
it's gonna be Kingdom Hearts.
We could do that. Yeah. Like, we could change it up to where it's not game of the year, it's game of the years, and we could just incorporate all of the cool things we play. Like, what was that basketball game we played?
Minesweeper.
No.
Rap Jam.
Rap Jam. Yeah, that's on there.
Yeah, it's a bad game.
Well,
what about Hellblade, Ryan?
I want to play this game real bad.
That game is really awesome. I'm really glad I decided to put on headphones. That game is so different when you put on headphones.
God, I want to play this game so
Senua,
fucking badly.
is that how you say it?
Senua, I think is her name.
I was going to say Senua, I think.
Someone called it Sinwa, so I got real confused.
Well, they say
he thought there was going to be big boobs in it. Senwa Kagura, that's what I think he was looking for.
They say her name in the game, and I'm pretty sure I've heard them say Senua consistently.
Okay.
But
I don't know where I heard that anyway.
Well, if you play the game, they will say her name multiple times. But that game is great. The game looks great. I really love the combat in that game. The combat feels really sharp and really claustrophobic, really precise.
It looks real pretty.
The music is amazing, too, especially towards the end of the game. There are parts where you get in combat later on in the game, and the way they set up the music as you are just fucking up these dudes is amazing. So
I want to play this game so bad.
Yeah, I don't know. That game is great.
Was it $30, right?
Yeah, it was $30. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be on sale at some point. But.
I don't want to wait, and I want a physical version, so that's what's bugging me.
But I saw on Twitter somebody sent a message to the Limited Run asking if they would be willing to do it, and they said yes, but that doesn't really mean that much because Ninja Theory's got to be involved in that decision, I guess. But if they ever do talk to Limited Run would probably do one.
Good luck getting one, but yeah.
It'd probably be one of those games that would sell out like immediately, though, so you have to be on it.
I just really want to play. Like, out of all the games that I've seen this year, like you talked about it last week, and I was kind of excited about it. So like, this seems kind of nifty, especially with the story stuff. Like, as the story guy, like, I love storylines, and the way that you discuss it. Like, it got me kind of excited. Then I watched the quick look on it to get a little more insight, and I was like, this game looks amazing. The combat doesn't seem cumbersome at all. The fact that you literally can't fight unless you're in combat is so fucking genius to me. I don't know why, but it is.
Well, you don't even counter enemies unless there's no opportunity to fight.
It's all story. The puzzles are story based. Like, everything's there, and I'm like, this game just fucking screams like my kind of game to me. And I don't know why I didn't think about that before. Like, it's
a very
super simple
personal story with just that character.
Want that? That sounds real
with
good.
Her issues,
especially with the headphones thing. Like, that sound like that has me rock hard.
But yeah, that game's great. I also wish they had a physical copy of that, but I bet you they will at some point.
I've considered just pulling the trigger, and like, I know you talked about how I should buy those 3 games for $60. I've considered just buying that for full price, which is really hard for me to do because $30 is a lot of money. But damn, I want to play that game real fucking bad.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be great, but I was really hoping for it to be because I mean I'm a big fan of Ninja Theory, so I was spending $30 on that game regardless, just because I don't want them to
you didn't
stop.
You didn't care for Journey to the West though, right?
No, I did. I liked it. I liked Enslaved. I think it was Odyssey to the West, but
I think it's
Odyssey to the West. Sorry.
But yeah, I like what they do a lot, and I don't want them to stop making games. But I don't know. Maybe they're doing better off than I thought if they're publishing their own stuff. Who knows?
That game just seems, and especially like the weird FMV shit is just fucking cool looking.
Yeah, the way they mix it in too. Sometimes it's hard to tell if it's a real actor or if it's some CG
digital
thing. Yeah.
It has me really like it's been bugging me since you talked about it, and then when I went and watched the quick look to put like a face to the name kind of thing, I watched that and I was like, okay, I would have fucking played this game
It's a real easy platinum trophy too.
Yeah, I saw it was like 9 trophies maybe.
I'm not sure how many there are in total, but like every single one of them is a story trophy except for one, and that's just collecting all these like basically they're just like audiobook type
Did you play it twice or did you do it once?
I played it once and then I missed 2 of them, so I went back real quick and they were towards the beginning and got those.
Nice.
So I tried it on both modes though. I tried it on the high resolution 30 frames per second mode, and I tried it on the 900p 60 frame per second mode. And I'm not as sensitive to frame rate as other people, so I didn't really notice that much of a difference. So, but I think I think you only get the 60 frames per second mode if you have a Pro. I think if you have the base PS4, you can only do the 1080p 30 frames per second. I'm not 100% sure though.
I really want to play that game real bad.
Yeah, I'd like to play it someday, but I don't know if I will. Okay, well, that's all for Ryan the pirate bitch. Derek,
Did you guys hear Shia LaBeouf say that? Or?
What?
Did you guys hear Shia LaBeouf say that?
No, I don't. I know what you're talking about.
Bitch.
Oh.
He told the cop he was a bitch for leagues and called him a pirate bitch.
I didn't know what any of that meant.
I didn't either. I just went with the bitch. And I thought Ralph some bitch sounded funny, so I went with something that rhymed.
Oh yeah, just look it up on YouTube. Shia LaBeouf calling the cop a bitch. It's pretty embarrassing.
Oh,
For him or for us?
Mostly for him, but
okay.
I feel ashamed too.
Hitman Go, Derek.
Yeah, I played a little more Hitman Go. I'm done with the actual game itself. I have just just trophies to clean up basically in that game. The puzzle in that game got easier the more I played it. Obviously, it's kind of the way games work, right? You get more and more sensitive to watching the puzzles and how they work and working them out in your mind versus a lot of trial and error. But basically, I just need to go back through and do all the challenge mode stuff where it's, do this map without killing anybody. Do this map with killing everybody. Do this map without killing the dogs. Don't use gun, shit like that. So, good game. I had a lot of fun with it. I will hopefully pick up Lara Croft Go when it gets cheaper. I'm not sure if it plays. I assume it plays pretty close to the same. I don't know about the exact same. But Hitman Go is a very, very fun $4 purchase that I had. And I would say pick it up. It's a nice little short time waster game, especially that'd be a great mobile game. Like for a bigger phone, a bigger screened phone, it is a really, really, really good.
I got something for you.
So,
what other Square Enix property would you like to see get the Go treatment besides Kingdom Hearts?
I mean, the obvious one is the Final Fantasy, because I think you could do some really cool battle options inside of that, or avoiding battles, if you will. But I think you could do a pretty cool, depending on what kind of world you want to do in, you could do something cool in Final Fantasy, 7, 8, 9, any of those. It'd be real easy to pixel art those characters. Tomb Raider obviously looks good. Hitman isn't even theirs anymore, so I'm not really sure what else they would really want to jump into. But Final Fantasy is the obvious answer. I would love to see a Kingdom Hearts Go game. That would be fucking brilliant.
Kane and Lynch was the correct answer. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, that would make more sense if they're doing the Western games. But
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
no Drakengard Go, no Nier Go.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, none of that.
No Mind Jack Go.
That's over my head, unfortunately.
I don't think there will ever be a sequel to Mind Jack.
We can hope.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
That's you.
Yeah, that is me. That's You is the PlayLink game that is free on PlayStation currently. Basically, PlayLink seems to be kind of a Jackbox Party Pack style game. I'm not sure if they're the developer or what they are.
Sue them for that name.
Probably. I mean,
PlayLink. So it sounds
it's
like.
it's one word, so maybe not, but it's one word.
Okay.
Basically, PlayLink is a way to play games that are on your phone. It works on your TV, obviously, smartphone, tablet. It's got the game's Hidden Agenda coming out, which we talked about recently. That's from the same people that brought you Until Dawn.
Supermassive.
Yep, Supermassive Games. Knowledge is Power is another game show style game. 3 questions. You have Frantics, which is an arcade style mini game collection. They're doing a SingStar celebration game, and then the game that's out right now that's free to get you to try them is That's You, which is basically a Jackbox Party Pack game. It's just one. You take a selfie of yourself while you're playing the game, and you make a funny face or whatever it is. You can kind of mess around with it, and then you answer questions based on that person. So it'll ask you like, oh, okay, you'll be in a school setting. Who in school is voted most likely to fart in class or some stupid shit like that? So if you have 4 people playing, me, the coconut wife, and 2 other people, you vote, and if you collectively guess one person, you get points. But if you all answer separately, nobody gets points. So it kind of works together for you guys to pick your answer, not together necessarily, but just hope for the best.
How specific do they get? Is it like fart on purpose in class or fart on accident in class?
They get pretty specific. Giant Bomb did a pretty decent quick look with it not too recently. I think it was on a UPF somewhere. But it's pretty cool just with the random answer, and it goes to like 6 different settings, and the background just looks cool. The way the game's set up is really nice. I don't necessarily like the announcer. I think his voice is a little too monotone, not enough life going in there. Fun. It's really well made. So for free, check it out. Good. I like those party games a lot, as you well know. So I will always jump on a good party game when I can.
Okay.
So
well, that's all you got.
I haven't played a goddamn thing this week. I'm struggling. One of the 3 games I'm struggling with. I messaged you guys about it the other day, and Ryan told me to spend a bunch of money, which I don't have.
Undertale.
I really want to play Undertale. That's $20 right now. What else was it? Let me see.
I think it's 15, by the way.
Is it?
I thought I looked after you said that. I thought it said 15. I could be wrong though.
What Remains of Edith Finch, Undertale, Night in the Woods. But I also want to buy that shmup that we talked about the other day too.
Sine Mora.
Yeah.
That's it's on Amazon for 20.
Yeah.
Like the physical version.
I would like to get a physical version. Yeah.
I don't know if it's on Best Buy's site.
I would like to get that shmup looks pretty cool, but I'm just struggling right now. When you realize the games on your top 5 list are on my list that I played for a day, so
we'll get there.
That's how little of 2017 games I've played. So I have a lot of work to do for 2017 to get a good game of the year list.
You got Destiny 2 coming out next month.
Yeah, no, I mean there's some big games coming out.
Wolfenstein. Yeah.
Wolfenstein's coming out.
Destiny. Madden, that's going to be number 1.
Yeah, Madden.
Every year.
That Uncharted DLC comes out, and that might be okay. I mean, the fall's going to be big. I wish I had
Wolfenstein too.
Yeah, that's what Ralph said. Wolfenstein's going to be huge. It'll be it's going to be a big fall
on sale for $20.
Yeah, no. It's not even in Newton yet. GameStop doesn't even have it.
Well,
Still doesn't have it.
Not much I can
What
do
am I going to do
about that.
about it? No, you sure can't. So, but that's all I've got, Ralph.
Well, since we were looking to the future, we might as well move on to the next segment, which is about the future. That's the official Surmise the Score dance brought to you by Derek Vance. That rhymed.
He's holding that dab.
Yeah, Dabo Sweeney over there. Yeah, Surmise the Score. You know how this works by now. If you
Has he
don't
done
know
the dab?
I have no
He's done
idea.
it.
I didn't even know what a dab was till not that long ago, I feel like.
Okay.
Hello and welcome to Surmise the Score.
Hello.
Oh no, I didn't mean to play it twice.
Does anybody in the WWE dab?
Yeah, TJP did.
PJ Carlissimo.
No,
Once
TJ
he got
Perkins.
choked. Last time we surmised some scores, believe it or not. One of the games
Did we?
One of the games we surmised is one that we were pretty off on.
Sonic Mania?
Sonic Mania.
Yeah, we were nowhere. I didn't even realize it wasn't being made by people from Sega.
Yeah, I knew it was like people who like were modders, kind of, or like made homebrew, or I don't know, whatever hacks of old Sonic. It's rocking an 86 on the PS4 last I checked.
It was up at 91, I thought.
The Switch version was at like 90 something.
Oh, maybe that's the version I was looking at.
Like that was the version I think they had up on the main page of Metacritic, which didn't have nearly as many reviews, unless
it only has like 8. Yeah, you're right.
86. So coming in super last with a guess of 65 was me.
Oh man.
Oh.
I thought you would have got this one.
No. Coming in
That means Derek probably won.
super second with a guess of 69 was Ryan. Sorry, Ryan.
Oh man.
And nailing it with a guess of 72
I know.
was Derek.
Woo!
Derek, I have something to tell you.
Do you?
I will let Sensual Samson tell you.
Oh please.
You have won the right to add a game of your choosing to the 100 greatest great games of all time. On the all-time list presented by Totino's Party Pizzas. They can throw your party, but need to guess to leave early with diarrhea. Then feed them Totino's Toilet Party Pizza. Now in stores.
Hopefully you understood that.
I did.
Okay.
I understand Central Samson most of the time.
Okay. You have a feeling. You feel.
I do feel
he's
it.
He's the guy you felt up in the elevator, right?
That's really well. I don't like to talk about it that way, but yeah, that's who it was.
You felt up his ass. Yeah.
Well, all right.
The elevator's stuck there for hours. You gotta occupy your time somehow, right?
Listen, I have that issue where people you just gotta jack off in an elevator. Why am I gonna do it by myself when I have somebody else to help me? That's just dumb.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that teamwork or?
It's fucking teamwork is what it is.
Okay.
Derek, you get to add a game to this list.
I do. I'm not really sure where to go at this point, to be honest with you.
NBA
as far as
Playgrounds.
games go. No, I wouldn't go that bad. I feel like past consoles they're due, and maybe not enough of the modern generation consoles, but at the same time, there's some other games out there that maybe didn't get their due as much as they should have. And one of I swear to God, one of those games would be a game that I almost picked up the other day for fairly cheap, and I did not, and I'm probably going to go back and see if it's still there. But I would like to venture out there and put my cousin Aladdin on the Sega Genesis onto that list, if that's okay with you guys.
Not the Shinji Mikami Super Nintendo version.
Correct. Yes. No. I would like to put the Aladdin game on there.
The David Perry version. You want that one?
Yes. I would like the David Perry, Robert Perry. Sing me a song.
Steve Perry.
Steve Perry.
Steve Perry.
What?
Okay. The next game we surmised the score for. I'm at a bad angle.
I'm surprised you guys didn't put up as much of a fight on that. I thought you guys might fight me on the line.
It's supposed to be a good game. I don't know.
I've only played the
I
Super
really
Nintendo.
like that game.
Yeah, I've only played the Super Nintendo version.
I think I have too.
Okay.
The next game is Matterfall. Matterfall.
Yeah. Do you guys remember that E3 trailer for this game?
Nope.
No.
It was so misleading.
There's only one real ththing that I remember about E3.
Well, this was like E3 2 years ago.
That was the midnight show.
Yeah.
I don't remember anything about
You
this.
see
That's
Frog
all I remember.
Smashers.
Yeah, Frog
Smashers
Smashers.
on the list.
Right.
We're
Did I
gonna-
know game of the year?
Yes.
Matterfall, last I checked, was rocking a 74, and it's only on PS4. So, coming in a hot-ass last with a guess of an 82
Ooh.
was Derek.
Yes, hello. Bye-bye.
I didn't play Haze, so I hopefully I win one. So
We're going to see. Coming in second with a guess of 79 was Ryan.
oh no, it's not looking good.
Two people have already lost, and you were one of them. It's not looking
Oh,
good.
do we have another game on there?
Oh, I thought you meant for Matterfall.
Oh no, it's already my fate's already decided for this one.
Coming in close and real close first with a guess of 75 was me. Hello, me. I took that game to this list, and I'm going to go back in time. This is what I do.
Did we do
Yes.
Uncharted? Because I think Uncharted started getting scores. I got to
Yeah,
check
we-
the scores.
We
I was
did.
gonna say we definitely did Uncharted because we were trying to be careful.
We didn't do Madden though. Whoops.
Well,
I get to add a game to this list. I'm going to add Kirby's Adventure for the NES.
Okay, I can get behind that.
It's a hot jam.
Well,
Let you disagree.
no, I don't.
Okay. The next game we surmised the score for was Agents of Mayhem,
Oh boy.
which last I checked is rocking a 67.
I got a game for the bad games list. If I don't win one of these,
You may want to keep that handy.
uh,
Coming in and dead ass last.
let me go grab it so I got the title.
We're just gonna go ahead.
Yes.
Coming in dead ass last with a guess of 77 was Ryan. Dog bark. Coming in a hotly non-contested second with a guess of 76 was Derek.
Damn it.
And
So I came in last.
oh yeah, you missed that. I guess we could have set you up for a surprise here. And getting the closest with a guess of 70 was me.
What's this game?
Agents of Mayhem.
Oh,
So I get to add another game to this list. I am going to add another game to this list. I'm going to add The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Fuck all y'all.
Yo.
I never played it.
You gotta give it a 2.
It's a great ass game.
Two.
Next up, lastly, because Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle did not have any reviews. The last game we surmised scores for was Uncharted Lost Legacy.
I think I guessed too high for this one.
Last I checked, it was sitting at 85. Is that what?
Yeah, I probably guessed to the 90s for this one.
Well, we're gonna see. Real quick, coming in dead ass last. Guess of 92
Yep.
was Ryan. I don't know why you get a 1-up for that. Coming in second with a guess of 91
God damn it.
It's Derek.
was Derek.
Yeah, fuck.
And
Stuck in the middle all week.
absolutely nailing it, therefore having to pre-order it with a guess of 85 was me.
Yeah.
I don't know why I get the sad music.
It's only 40, and then whatever your Best Buy or Amazon discount is.
I'm not gonna buy it. It's fine.
Just bullshit.
It'll be 20 eventually.
It's true. So I updated this list earlier, and we're at like 92 or something
wow.
on the top 100.
Oh,
So I'm trying to. I got a little list here. I'm trying to, because this may be my last opportunities to add games.
You gotta start picking some good ones. I'm also trying to think about games that I haven't really gotten to represent, like game styles.
Yeah,
That's been a big part of mine.
I got.
well, we don't have Super Mario Bros. 3 on there. That's one on mine.
Like,
that I
fuck,
had.
yeah, it's on there. Yeah, it's number 19. I already looked.
Well, I don't have it crossed out.
Yeah, it's on there. Super Mario 3, number 19 from Ralph.
Yeah, that's pretty.
What about
good for me.
you have Super Mario World on there too, also, right?
Yeah,
I would assume Super Mario World is pretty cool. Yeah, Super Mario World is 13 from Ralph.
yeah.
Okay.
Then Derek put Mario 2 on there. I think I put the first.
I put
one.
Mario 2 got put on there at number 6.
That's a high number.
Yeah.
That's a high number.
I'm kind of torn here what to put on, so I'm just gonna go ahead and
You should put on.
some clothes,
Yeah.
some lights.
No, I have this fighting game I want to put on here.
Uncharted 2 is still not on there. Borderlands is still not on there.
That's fine. I'm gonna put Donkey Kong
Sky-
Country Returns on here.
Skyrim's not
Yes,
on
for
there.
the Wii, baby. Great
Yeah,
game.
Donkey Kong Country Returns.
All right, good game.
I can
Good
barely
choice.
spell it, but yeah, it was between that and a WarioWare game.
Ooh.
I love me some WarioWare. I don't know if
I
they're
know you do.
I don't know if they're like all time though. It's hard to say.
That's tough.
Hard to say any of my choices are actually all time good games. Okay, so I just realized I forgot to write down any future games to surmise scores for. So
You also forgot to put. You were out to. Oh no! Keep going. Sorry, I forgot.
What's
There's a
coming out soon?
Shitload in late August, September.
What you got? Let's
We
do
got
it.
Yakuza, the first,
Kiwami,
well, the remake of the first Yakuza, yeah.
Yakuza. Oh yeah, Ryan gets added a game to the bad list.
That's what I was waiting for. Was Samson to tell him that?
Oh shit. Ah man, I'm screwing all this up.
That's okay. It's your first time.
It is Samson. Yes. Can you tell me what Ryan gets to do?
You have won the right to add a game of your choosing to 100 bad, not good, all-time bad, non-good games of all time list. Which are little secrets. If you need to buy porn and you're looking for a building that looks like it was painted by children, head on down to Little Secrets in Muskogee, Oklahoma's down-home porn-in-pornium. Conveniently located 216 miles northeast of Plain Old, Texas.
Ryan.
All right. Are you ready for this?
Nah.
You ready for that?
Oh,
This is
no.
a very hot jam.
WWF King of the Ring, made by everybody's favorite LJN for the Game Boy.
Man, I bet that's really good.
Oh, yeah, it's something else. I played that a lot because it was one of the few
Bad
games
game.
I had on Game Boy.
The Bret Hart edition. Yeah.
That's a bad game. Did we do Sonic Mania last week?
Yeah.
Pretty sure you already
Okay.
said the scores, yeah. Like, that was one of the ones he read. Life is Strange. We could do Absolver. We could do Knack 2.
We should probably do Life is Strange.
We could
Yeah, we're doing
Destiny.
Knack 2.
We could do
And
Destiny
Knack 2. Yeah, we should probably do Destiny 2 also.
Rayman Legends Definitive Edition.
No.
I think that's far enough out.
Knack 2. Yakuza, Absolver, Knack 2.
Life is Strange.
Life is Strange.
Life is Strange.
What about Everybody's Golf?
Where's that at? Oh, I don't know if you want to. I don't even know what that is.
That's like the Hot Shots Golf, the new version.
Oh, yeah, we could try doing that one.
I'm trying to think. That might put us at 100 games. Right there. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. Ryan, Yakuza, you get to pick first. Yakuza
man.
Kiwami.
I feel like this one's not going to be received as well as the other one, Yakuza 0, because it's not in the 80s. But I'm going to say 84.
84. Derek, you finished second this week.
A lot, yeah. I'm going to go with an 82 for that good reason.
82. I'm going to go with a 78.
Oh, I was really hoping you were going to go like a 60.
Damn it. I should have went 83, but I didn't.
Because you want to have to pre-order it? Is that why?
Oh yeah, and I wanted to fuck myself over. Apparently. Absolver, Derek.
Absolver, I'm gonna go pretty high here. I'm gonna go with an 88.
Okay. I'm saying 82. I don't know if I'm supposed to be second or not.
You're not, but that's fine. I'll go 78.
Okay.
Wow.
Knack 2, I'm going first this time. Knack 2, I'm going 68.
Oh man.
Ryan, or whoever.
72.
No,
72. Derek.
I'm gonna play the high game here. 73.
73. The Life is Strange. What's it called?
Episode
Before the
one.
Storm or something?
Yes. Call before the storm.
Barnstormers.
Yeah, Barnstormers. Ryan.
Oh man, I don't know. 76.
Derek.
74.
A lot of thinking.
No, I said 74. Did not come
Oh,
across.
I
I'm
didn't
sorry.
hear anything. Sorry.
Well, I thought you said I didn't hear you there.
Sorry,
I thought you
74.
were gone higher than that.
No, 74. No, I don't know if this is going to be very good.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it has the feels. That's all people need, right?
No,
Yeah.
This game had all the feels.
I'm going 80. I don't know why.
LJN feels.
It's true. Everybody's golf. Is this Derek?
maybe. 84 for everybody's golf.
84. I will say 75.
Wow.
Ryan.
What was the first score Derek gave?
84. 84.
Man, this is supposed to be like Hot Shots Golf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is called Everybody's Golf everywhere else, or it used to be.
So you said 74. He said 84.
I said 75.
So, man, I'm gonna say. Oh man, I'll just do like a clean 80. How about that?
80. Okay. That is all the scores.
What is the
Destiny 2?
Shit. Destiny 2.
Sorry. It comes out early and I just don't want to fuck it up.
I just didn't know if they'd have reviews because people be like, we're waiting on the servers.
I don't know if it's gonna. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be or not. But we could do it now.
Am I going
Sorry.
first? No, that's fine.
Yes.
82.
This cartridge
Ryan.
was made in Japan.
I think they all were.
Is it full of spiders?
I don't know, man. But I don't know if they still make that stuff in Japan anymore.
I think it's Mexico now.
I don't know. People really like Destiny. And
What did you say, Rob? 84?
82.
Let's say 85.
Fuck!
85. Derek?
I was gonna go 85. I'm gonna go 80. Yeah. I'll give a little breathing room. I'll go 87.
87.
I won't be that big of a dick. I was definitely gonna say 85 though.
If it's 86, then you and I both win.
It's true.
We have to dump all over each other.
That is right.
Well, if you consider it the internet.
I could send some internet dumps. Don't worry.
Wi-Fi dump.
That is
Wi-Fi dump.
That is all the scores now.
Yes, it is so dark where you are. I cannot see you.
I don't know.
Are you in Charlottesville? Because I don't know if you're white or not.
Eclipse
no.
happened. Eclipse happened
Yes.
early.
It is happening.
Oh,
The-
fuck.
The apocalypse.
Apocalypse.
Apocalypse. I keep calling it that at work and nobody's
Did
buying
you-
it.
Did you get those fucking solar glasses down? I assume you guys did.
Yeah, they keep selling out of them.
We were out, and people. I probably took 300 phone calls today alone about these fucking glasses, and we got 110 of them in. And so I lined them up like the old Best Buy days and ticketed them out, and people were still pissed.
How much are they charging for those? Wait, how much was it?
$3.
Oh, that's pretty cheap. That's not that bad.
They're fucking 3D glasses. They're terrible. They're dumber than shit.
Yeah, they're $1.99 here.
Are
They're
they?
actually going to work. These like the cheap ones where people are actually going to get blinded anyway.
I don't know, man. Watch the shit on the computer. Don't fucking look outside it if it's going to hurt your eyes.
Yeah. It's only going to
I'm gonna
last
look
about 2
outside.
minutes. So.
That's because I'm an idiot. And I don't care if I go blind or not. I'm going to fucking stare right at that shit.
Don't.
Fucking just,
You're going to, well, I mean, somebody's not going to be playing video games anymore.
damn it, it's true. I'll be the blind.
How are you going to see Kingdom Hearts 3 if you blind yourself?
You'll be a wreck the whole
I'll
time.
feel it.
Yeah.
I will be. I'll be real hard all the time.
Yeah.
Listen, I'll always feel Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah, you just hear that song and you'll know what's happening.
Yes.
It's true.
Where I walk through life will just be that song.
You hear that song and you know fucking Donald is wasting all your healing spells.
I don't get up and do a goddamn thing. No potions at all. Dude is a piece of shit.
I guess that
goofy ass noise the whole time he's wasting them.
I can't even do it. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
I guess that brings us to our
Anyway.
annual segment,
Yes. Our
the mid-year
mid-annual?
top 5.
Yeah.
That is true.
Top 5 games of the year so far, in our opinions. Who wants to go first? Well, you want me to bring down the house?
I could, yeah, whatever, however you want to do it. I can start, you can start, whichever. My list sucks, so just
In your house.
be aware. And WWE, mid-year game of the year in your house.
Derek, go ahead. Go first.
All
Number
right.
5 for Derek.
Sure. Yeah, number 5 for me is Marvel Heroes Omega, the free-to-play downloadable game that's been on PC for a while. Got released to the PlayStation 4 earlier this year. Very Diablo. Very, very Diablo. Got a lot of cool MMO options on there, obviously being an online multiplayer game. But just cool. Really well-made game. Lots to do as far as just playing on your own or playing with other people. Lots of loot, shit to do. Game keeps you busy. Plenty of characters to choose from. Characters you can buy, of course, or by playing the game itself. Overall, just I had a good amount of fun with the game. I didn't stick with it by any means, but the time that I played it, I would say that it is a worthy game.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it looked all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It plays really well, too.
Okay. I'll go next, I guess. This may not go well with you guys or whatever. My number 5 is Horizon Zero Dawn. I liked the game a lot for a little while. For some reason, I just wanted it to end when I got towards the end. I don't know. I mean, I still liked it, obviously, but it didn't resonate as well with me, I don't think. But
If it had a song like that Kingdom Hearts song, it could have made it a better experience for you.
I'm not sure if I know this Kingdom Hearts song.
Oh, dude.
I'll get it.
I don't know if you want to listen to it. I don't know. Because if you listen to it, you're never going to forget it.
I played a lot of the first Kingdom Hearts.
It's a really catchy song. Yeah, I think it's in the first one. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Right?
I don't.
I mean, there's like a very fast remix in that opening cinematic. It's just real fun. It really gets up and goes.
It's a really catchy song.
Yeah, it's really catchy.
Okay. Number 5 for Ryan.
For me is Prey. I know. Well, you guys played the demo version of it, but yeah, I like that game a lot. I like the isolated sci-fi space feeling. I like the not knowing what was real or if anything was real or if your dude was just insane. That game was a ton of fun.
Okay. Number 4, Derek, or you want to go Snake?
Yes.
Snake rules.
No, that's however you want to do it, man. This is your show.
This is not my show. Go ahead. Number 4.
Number 4 for me is a game that I have absolutely played, but also have not played at all. So I am cheating the system here. And that is the Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 collection, coming in at a hot number 4 on my Game of the Year list.
Okay.
You have not played Birth by Sleep. I know this.
I don't know that I need the information that I already have. From beating parties to keys that look like toothbrushes, Kingdom Hearts has a very special part in my heart.
Okay. You didn't play that.
Did you ever have a PSP?
What?
Did you ever have a PSP? Or no?
He had one. Yeah. He still has one.
Birth
Right?
by Sleep. Wait, yeah. Do you have a PSP? PlayStation Portable?
He has a PSP. Yeah, he has a PSP.
I heard penis. I was I was wait, what?
He has a PENIS.
Yeah.
I have a penis, yes.
PlayStation Portable.
Yeah, you have. I do have a PSP, yes. I have a PlayStation Portable.
Okay. You never got Birth by Sleep?
I did buy Birth by Sleep. I borrowed. So this is terrible to admit on the show, and I think you probably remember this now. I borrowed the PSP from my buddy Garrett with the intent of giving it back. I bought Birth by Sleep to play it on his PSP and then never gave it back. Oh,
then you actually have played it then, or maybe a little bit of it.
I did. Yeah, I played the first. There's 3 stories. I played the first story.
All right. Well, that's enough. Count it.
Yes. So here is the song you were looking forward to.
We're gonna get banned. She just finished it out.
Sora's making her feel simple and clean.
Another 5 minutes of this song, so no.
Or maybe it was Mickey. I don't know.
Derek,
that is by Utada.
Derek, did you get the 2.8 thing? Kingdom Hearts?
I also got that, yes.
You could play that, what the hell's the new thing on there?
I don't know what they called it.
Is it 2.8?
Just watch that movie on there.
Well, the new...
I don't even know. I don't even know what I have on Kingdom Hearts. I'm pretty sure I have.
I mean, that new thing you could consider as a new game, I guess.
Yeah, it's only a couple hours.
Like 2 hours, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I have it. I don't know. That's I'm struggling to want to play Kingdom Hearts because I played Kingdom Hearts the 1.5. I played it on my PS3. Yeah. I finished it, and then I started 2.5 when it came out. And then they're like, "Oh, we're gonna redo it on the PS4." So I'm like, "Well, this is fucking dumb. Why would I do this?" And so now I'm like, "Do I really want to play 1 again? Like this will be the 4th time I feel like Ryan playing games so many times over and over again. This will be my 4th time. If I finish Kingdom Hearts, it'll be my 4th time playing and beating Kingdom Hearts.
You gotta pick the shorter ones.
I mean,
like Resident Evil games, the old Resident Evil games are only like a couple hours to.
We're talking 30 hours here or more on each game. This is just oh fuck. I would like to play a lot. That's why I want to buy all these digital games because all these digital games are like 4 hours. I'm like, sweet, I can beat 4 games.
This game right here, it's gonna take you like 30 minutes if that to finish this guy.
Yeah, I mean that's what. Listen, Trevor Ralph finished Super Mario last week in 30 minutes.
Yeah, Super Mario Land.
Take the shortcut? Oh, Super Mario Land? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no shortcuts in there as far as I know. My number 4 game also has no shortcuts as far as I know. That is Splatoon 2, which I mentioned earlier in the show that I finished. So, Splatoon 2, pretty good. Ryan, number 4.
Number 4 is Hellblade.
Hellblade?
Which I already talked about enough, so I don't really need to say much more. But
okay. Number 3 for Derek.
If this doesn't tell you how bad my list is, I don't know what does. Number 3 for me is Super Hot VR. I played that game all of 10 minutes at the VR cafe down in Alabama. I mean, I've never felt a game make me feel as fucking cool as that game has made me feel. Like,
were you feeling simple and clean?
I wasn't feeling clean or simple. It was real hard. I was feeling real sweaty, and I was feeling real badass. Call me Joey Badass with the $signs. I was okay, fine. I was feeling real good during that game. It's fun. It's fluid. I would play that game in VR all the fucking time if I had a PSVR. That game is amazing.
Yeah, I hope the VR version goes on sale because
Yeah, I would really like you to play that game. I think you would love the shit out of it because it's just real fun.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know,
charge for it.
it's a 25 or something.
I want to say you can get both for 40 or each for 25 apiece.
I just want the VR one because I have the other one on Xbone.
Right.
But yeah,
So yeah, Super Hot VR, a 10-minute game at number 3 on my game of the year list currently.
that's fine. Number 3 for me is Flint Hook.
Yeah, I want to play that game too.
I like that game a lot. It's kind of hard, but
I
really
enjoy
good time.
hardness.
Yeah. Number 3, Flint Hook. Ryan.
My number 3 is Resident Evil 7, Biohazard. I don't know. I like that game quite a bit. I know I don't like the part on the boat as much, but everything before that part was pretty awesome. And even after that part was pretty good too. So I don't know. Hopefully that means I don't know. Did that Capcom eventually say that it still wasn't considered a success to them, even though it sold almost 4 million?
I never heard of it.
I don't know. Hopefully that means. Well, I can't imagine them ever stopping Resident Evil right now. I think it's like their #1 franchise, but hopefully it means more innovative, cooler things in the future for Resident Evil.
That Chris Redfield DLC never came out either. That free.
Yeah, it's still not out.
Yeah, I need to play through it again in VR. But yeah. Okay. Number 3 for you was Resident Evil 7. Number 2, Derek.
Number 2 for your good friend, Mr. Derek here, is also a surprise game, a game that I played one weekend and one weekend only, while my good friends were here for the Electronic Entertainment Expo.
Puyo Tetris. Yep.
Oh man, #1.
Mario Kart Deluxe. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Okay.
Man, I love Mario Kart games. And that game is fucking pretty. It's fun as shit. And playing on the Switch, it just feels good. It plays well. It hits all the right marks that you want of a Nintendo game. And it's not much better than that. And there really isn't.
There's Puyo in Sonic Mania.
I don't want that at all. Nope.
It's
Keep
a boss
it then.
fight. It's how you fight Eggman.
Nope. Keep it.
That's kind of awesome.
In one of them, at least.
Nope. Keep it.
I wasn't going to count Mario Kart 8, so it's not going to be on my list. But
it won't be on my list at the end of the year, but currently it is because I have not played anything.
I don't care if it is on your list.
Right.
Yeah, it's your list.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
As you want.
My number 2 is Nier Automata.
Not Automata, is that how they say it? Or Automata?
Autobots
Yeah.
roll out.
Yeah. People still say it that way. I don't.
Yeah, I almost always hear it as Automata.
And
Yeah, I like the game enough to finish it 5 times. Well, actually, probably more than that because I got a couple of accidental endings. Yeah, it was a good time.
Not all 26 though.
Not yet.
I was debating about either playing Assassin's Creed or getting the platinum in that. So I don't know.
I guess you'd have to start it over, right?
Yeah, and I wonder if it's like the other one. So like the original Nier, when you finished the game and it erased your save, you couldn't start the game again and pick the same name for your character. You had to pick a different name. So I wonder if it's going to do that for this one. I think you named your character in that one. Maybe not.
I think they all had names already.
Well, yeah, they do, and you did in Nier, but like I think you like name your save or something. I can't remember what.
Probably.
I'll find out.
Okay. Yeah.
But eventually.
My number 2. Ryan, number 2.
My number 2 is Persona 5. I don't think either of you tried that out yet.
No.
The game has still not been patched, by the way. That is like one of the rare games that it's out, it's done, not updated, no bugs.
Is it because it was out in Japan like over a year ago?
I don't know. I guess I don't know if it got patched at all in Japan or not, but that could be. But that happens to a lot of games. And they still get patches here. But that game was tons of fun. It combined a lot of the good things from 3, a lot of the good things from 4, and kind of combined it together with a new cast of characters and a new interesting story. And it also added a little bit from the first 2, which was kind of interesting, where you actually got to negotiate and talk to some of the enemies. It was more simplified, but they put it in there.
Would you say that Persona 5 was simple and clean?
Not simple, but it was clean.
Okay.
How clean? Like teachers touching students kind of clean? Or are we talking
So fresh and so clean.
It starts off with teachers touching students. So,
Oh man, this is
That's
hot.
my kind of clean.
like
Okay.
teachers beating students.
I like Mr. Clean also.
This is too erotic for you two.
There aren't very many bald guys in Persona 5 that I remember.
How about balls in Persona 5? Not a lot of those either.
Well, like what kind of balls? Because I'm sure they have balls.
You know what kind of balls I'm looking for.
Well, I mean, I showed you the pictures of the chodes, right?
You did. That's true. Yeah, the chodes were a thing. I forgot about those.
So there are at least two demons that look like male genitalia. So
That's fair.
so yeah,
Okay.
I mean that they were in previous games too, so it's not an exclusive to Persona 5. But I don't know. That game's great. Everybody who's into Japanese RPG should play that game.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's Derek's number 1. I take it. He surprised played it.
It would be such a surprise, but my number 1 is a game that you've already listed there, Ralph. At number 5, Horizon Zero Dawn is my number one game of the year currently. Now, storyline is something that's huge for me, and that game had a whole lot of it. It was exciting. It was adventurous. It never really got dull for me. It did get a little difficult and tedious, I suppose, but never too cumbersome for what it asked you to do, and it wasn't too overkill with. I didn't think it overstayed its welcome so much. I could see where you would get that, Ralph, but for me it didn't. But I really, really liked that game a lot. So for that, it stands currently at my numero uno.
That's kind of a theme for me. It seems like where I just want a game to be over.
Yeah,
because that's what Splatoon 2 was like too.
But I understand, like, I want these shorter experiences. Like Undertale is a short game. Vanishing Ethan Carter, I just beat it. It was not long at all, and I really enjoyed that game. I want to play What Remains of Edith Finch game, real fucking short. Like, there's a lot of short games out there that I would like to just consume because I can play them, beat them, and feel accomplished sooner than I'll throw in Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 and be here for the next fucking month and a half beating these games. Like, it's just so much, man. Even looking at going and playing the Game of Thrones Telltale series, that's 12 to 14 hours that I'm like, I want to play it, but do I want to commit that kind of time?
Well,
At this kind of time.
you like
Bret Hart kind of time.
you like that Game of Thrones, so.
I do. I really do.
My number 1 is a game that's already mentioned, and that is Resident Evil 7. I said, like, after I finished it, that this may be my game of the year, and
You weren't kidding.
like, I mean, it may not. I don't know. There's some hot stuff coming, but
Yeah, I have a feeling Wolfenstein's probably going to be fighting number 1 for you.
I was thinking Mario Odyssey.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I forgot about
Yeah.
that game.
I don't even know if I'll play Wolfenstein this year, sadly. There's too much shit coming out.
Oh, I think you will.
This year, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 got rated in Australia, as in it's coming out this year. And
I don't know.
done.
I still refuse to believe this. Like, if Nino Cooney's getting pushed, I just can't. I can't believe that's happening. I mean, if it does, that'll be awesome, and I'll have Mario and that game to play this year for my Switch.
We'll see. But
If it doesn't, I'll just have Mario.
Resident Evil 7, I never finished a game twice in a row, and I wanted to finish that game twice in a row. I don't know.
Did you get VR both times?
I never finished it in VR, no. I only played it a little bit in VR. Because I don't know. It did that weird thing where you moved, like you turned segmented in 90-degree chunks. which apparently you could shut that off, and I didn't know it. I couldn't figure out how.
No.
I don't know. Like, yeah, that boat part wasn't great, but the second time through it, it wasn't nearly as bad because I knew exactly where to go and whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the game a lot, and I don't know. I'm way into more Resident Evil games like that. So.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, the only thing I'm worried about is them doing like too much of the same over and over again, like they did after 4.
Do you think that game will ever get down to like $20? Because I do want to play that game.
I'm sure it will. Yeah.
I bet they'll. Well, I was gonna say they'll have Game of the Year editions too, probably next year.
Yeah, if they ever release another DLC.
I mean, if Recore is getting that definitive edition, then anything can happen.
It's true.
That's not related. Ryan, number 1.
My number 1 is Nier Automata, which is probably what you guys guessed, I would imagine.
Yes.
I don't know. Like, there's still like, I know, obviously Rob doesn't feel the same, but to me, there's like that game and then everything else this year. Like, nothing has come close to that game. I don't know. Like, as soon as I finished that game, I was immediately, if I won one of those surmised scores, I was putting it on the list. But I don't know. That game was tons of fun. I felt like that game did a lot more new and interesting things than anything has done in a while. So, and I'm glad it sold well because that means that guy's going to get a chance to make another game.
Yeah, I'm glad it sold well also. Okay, so our number 1 game is Nier Automata.
This is Nier Automata, yeah.
Or Resident Evil 7. I mean, I'm fine with that too.
Well, Nier Automata had the highest overall
cumulative score.
Yeah. This is how we're going to finish. We're going to figure out the top 100 games of all time also.
Cumulative scores.
None of my games are going to be on there because I picked ones that you guys probably had never played.
It's true.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I think that's all for our top 5 games of all time of mid-year 2017.
2017, yeah.
But
I would agree.
Yeah, I guess that's the end of the show.
Yeah.
Actually, had a full top 10. I bet you can't guess what number 10 was.
I have a top 10 also, somehow.
I do not have a top 10. I barely had a 5.
What?
I don't know if I could guess your number 10.
I don't know if I could. Well, yeah, I could.
Is it a game? Is it a game I mentioned?
It's a game that Derek may have played a demo of last week.
I don't even remember what he played.
Not last week, the week before last week.
Mass Effect Andromeda.
We're just gonna do this. My 10 was Rhyme.
Oh yeah, I would have never guessed that.
What about 9? Yakuza?
Yakuza was at like number 7 for me or something like that.
Okay, rapid fire. Let's do it.
Okay, my 6 was Horizon Zero Dawn, 7 was Yakuza, 8 was Legend of Zelda, 9 was Outlast 2, and 10 was Mass Effect.
Okay. I don't know what my order was, but it was like Birthday's Beginning, NBA Playgrounds, Kamiko, Puyo Puyo Tetris. That's probably, and then Rhyme. That's probably the rest of it.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised you have Horizon so low, and I'm even more surprised you have Zelda so low.
I mean, I liked all so I would say 9 through 1 are games that I really liked a lot, and then Mass Effect I liked, but it's not going to be on that list. It's not going to be on that list for very long.
I agree. Yeah, it's going to fall real soon.
And I liked Horizon Zero Dawn a lot too. It's just like the 5 I have above it, I like them just that much more. They're definitely more games. They're more games that I play than.
I'll say this: I'm just really excited for the second half of this year.
There should be Horizon DLC this year too, right? At the end of it.
Yeah, I think they announced a date for that. Maybe.
Real excited about it.
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff coming. Almost too much, but at least for me.
There were too much coming happening is not a real thing.
I know. Well, yeah, it only happens once. Yeah. Early.
once in a blue ball moon.
Early and seldomly. Yep.
I hear you.
Well, I believe
right.
that's it. The
Yeah.
last show before the apocalypse.
Apocalypse is happening on Monday. I have the next 6 days off, so that's weird.
How the fuck does that happen?
Yeah, you gotta start prepping.
Doomsday's coming.
Get that bag. What's it called?
The ball sack? I don't know what bag you're talking about.
The bag that Vinny was always talking about making.
Oh, yeah.
Bug out bag.
There you go. Yeah.
I got tomorrow off for the funeral, and then I have I did work an 11-hour day today though, which was fucking atrocious, by the way. I went in at 4 a.m., which is a terrible idea. I got up at 2:30 today, so I'm real fucking tired.
Man.
Yeah, it's bad. Let's see. I have tomorrow for the funeral, and then tomorrow night we're heading up to Cedar Falls. Saturday we're doing that beer release thing, so I'll be up there. Sunday having a birthday party. Like I said, feel free to drive up. Monday I will be recuperating from said birthday party. Birthday's the beginning, and rewatching whatever wrestling I missed Sunday night, which hopefully isn't much, but I might be too inebriated, so who knows.
You're gonna like stumble outside while the eclipse is happening.
I'm just gonna die with a boner, with a full boner. So that's Monday. Tuesday is Jolene's walkthrough at school. Wednesday is nothing. Thursday I close, but it's Jolene's first day of school full, like first grade, first day of first grade on Thursday.
Oh man!
So busy is Mr. Derek Vance, and we have about 37 days until baby Thrice is here.
Derica, got a name yet?
Yeah, we're gonna go with Correa Johansson. This is gonna be her middle name.
Okay. Is this for real?
No, that's Corey Johnson. And
I didn't even pick that up. Plus, I don't know who that is.
Well, yeah, I don't know who he is either, but that is a guy that I know. We just took his name and made him a female, Correa.
Okay.
Yeah. We thought about Alexandria Rihanna, but that didn't work real well.
Well, there are people that I work with named Alexandria, and somehow they get confused with me, and I get messages intended for them quite often.
Are they swipe left, swipe right kind of messages, or no?
No, and it shows the picture of the person you're going to send a message to, so I don't know how the confusion happens.
What about like Coconut Junior? That's a good name.
Yeah, I thought using like an inanimate object such as that would be pretty good, but she's not a fan of that. We're still on the 3 names from before, if you remember what those were.
I don't remember, but it's fine.
That's fine. I'll tell you.
Your child.
I'll tell you off air.
What? Frank Zappa, didn't he name his children a bunch
Dweezil. Dweezil is the boy's name. I don't know what his other kids' names are. They wanted to name my brother Charlie Dweezil, but my mom said no.
Did not name her Moon.
Yeah.
Well,
Jupiter, Venus, just not Uranus.
There's definitely not gonna. There's not going to be much left after the apocalypto. Uranus is going to be destroyed.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm sure that's true for somebody.
I mean, I was the one that had Taco Bell today, so it'll probably be me. But anyway.
I think the aim of this show is destroyed.
That's right.
You got to level it out after you destroy it.
I will. I will level it up and out. How does that sound?
That's what Blast Core is all about, right?
Yeah. We got to level the night away.
Yep. All right.
Until next time.
Bye, everybody.
Good luck on your endeavors.
All right.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.